Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the capital of your state? We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name your U.S. representative. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who makes federal laws? Congress. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement.